Hello and welcome. So, if you're running a small or medium-sized business, you are probably hearing the term AI everywhere. But what does it actually mean for you on the ground, day to day? Well, today we're going to demystify all of it. We're going to build your practical AI toolkits, what we call a stack, step by step. And the best part, we're starting with tools that'll cost you absolutely nothing.
Okay, let's just start with this number. No, that is not a typo. This is the proven return on investment that businesses, real businesses, are seeing when they strategically bring the right AI tools into their operations. We are talking about a massive, tangible impact on the bottom line. It's a game changer.
And that's the big question, isn't it? It feels huge, it feels complex, and it feels expensive. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be. The entire point of this guide is to give you a clear, actionable path that starts with zero cost and builds from there. No complexity, no huge budget needed to get started. So let's start with the most important question. Why should you care about this right now? I mean, this isn't some futuristic, nice-to-have luxury anymore. As you're about to see, AI has become a critical, must-have business tool. The time to act really is today. Just let this number sink in for a second. 78% of UK businesses are already using AI in some form. This isn't a trend that's coming, it's here. The competitive landscape is literally shifting under our feet right now. Your competitors are likely in this group. You know, the secret to getting that incredible ROI we saw a minute ago, it's not about finding one singular magic piece of software that solves everything. It's about building an AI stack. Think of it like a toolkit, a collection of tools that work together, that talk to each other, and that make each other more powerful.
Okay, so how do you actually get the ball rolling? This next part is all about action. We're breaking down a simple, no-risk plan to get you immediate value without spending a single penny. Think of this as your launchpad into the world of AI.
Here's the plan. It's so simple. Week 1, you're not buying anything. You're just looking at your own business. Where are the frustrations, the bottlenecks? Then, weeks 2 and 3, you start playing. You bring in some powerful and, yes, free tools. And then in week 4, you just take a step back and see what happened, what worked, what the team think. Simple, right?
First up, the powerhouse you've almost definitely heard of, ChatGPT. The free version is basically your new brainstorming partner. Imagine this. You need 5 different social media post ideas for a new product. Instead of staring at a blank screen, you just ask ChatGPT. 30 seconds later, you've got 5 drafts ready to go. That's the kind of insane time saving we're talking about.
Next, let's talk quality control. This is where Grammarly comes in. Look, it's so much more than just a spell checker. It's like having a brand reputation manager working for you 24/7. It makes sure every single email, every proposal, every post has that professional polish you need. It literally protects your credibility in every single sentence you write. And rounding out our free starter pack is Canva for all your visuals. Forget spending an hour painstakingly trying to cut the background out of a product photo. Its AI tools do it with a single click. You can go from a simple idea to a stunning, professional-looking graphic in 5 minutes, not 5 hours. It's like having a design agency at your fingertips. So look at that. With just those 3 free tools, you're already saving time, you're improving quality, and you're getting comfortable with AI. Now, let's build on that amazing foundation. Let's see how a pretty small investment can create a powerful, integrated system that starts automating your core operations. Welcome to the next level. For what is, let's be honest, a very modest monthly investment, you can unlock a full-on productivity suite. This is where you start to connect the dots between your different workflows and really supercharge your team's efficiency. And the crucial point here is how these tools all work together. You've got Copilot drafting documents and summarizing your email inbox. You've got HubSpot using AI to figure out which sales leads are hottest. And then you have Zapier, which is like the magic glue that connects everything, automating all those little repetitive tasks between your apps. Okay, this all sounds great in theory, but what does it actually look like in the real world? Let's take a look at a case study of a business, probably just like yours, that used this exact strategy to get some absolutely incredible financial results. So let's meet this e-commerce retailer based in Manchester. A solid, successful business, but their customer support team was just completely drowning, especially during the holidays. Sound familiar? Their solution was to build a smart, targeted AI stack. And the results? Well, they were honestly transformative. Just look at this. They slashed their support costs by 30%. Their response time went from a full day down to 2 minutes. Can you just imagine the impact on customer happiness? And they got their entire investment back in just 8 months. That right there is the power of a smart AI stack. Of course, it's not always a perfectly smooth ride. Let's be real. Implementing new tech comes with challenges, and probably the biggest one is getting all your shiny new tools to talk to each other. So let's figure out how to clear that hurdle. And here it is, the integration headache. It's a huge problem. You get these fantastic tools, but they don't communicate. This creates these isolated islands of data, or silos, which completely undermines the whole point of building a connected, intelligent system in the first place. The solution really boils down to a little bit of planning. First, prioritize tools that are built to connect with other software. That's what strong API capabilities means. Then, use those platforms we mentioned, like Zapier, to act as the bridge between them. Honestly, a bit of thinking about how your data is going to flow before you start will save you a world of pain later on. So, what's the big takeaway here? We've covered a lot of ground, from free tools to powerful integrations. Let's distill all of this down into one simple, strategic action plan that you can start thinking about today. It really just comes down to these 3 simple steps. First, assess. Look inward and understand your business's unique pain points. Second, start small. Use the free tools we talked about, get some quick wins, and build that confidence and momentum. And third, scale. Use that initial success to make the case for expanding your AI stack intelligently. And we'll end with this thought. With nearly 80% of businesses already on board, this is no longer a question of if you should adopt AI, but when and how. The tools are more accessible than ever, and the strategy is clear. So the only real question left is, what's your first move going to be?